Hey you guys, I am NanoMango, and welcome back to another Sister Location Theory video. I have been waiting for another picture to come up on Scott Games, and it looks like one finally has. Well, one definitely finally has. So I wanted to kind of give you my theories on what the heck is going on, and give you a look at this new animatronic. So this is a clown animatronic that you have up here on the screen. I noticed that, well, right away, that it's a completely new animatronic, and it appears to be a clown with no sort of wig or anything. And if anything, it bears a very large resemblance to the marionette from the earlier games, specifically Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where it is, I guess, seen more often, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So the really scary aspect has to be the teeth and the weird bunches of wires. It looks terrifying and definitely an electrocution hazard, if not a eaten hazard. But one thing I did notice almost right away that you probably have noticed yourself is that it is missing an eye, and there's only one animatronic that I can think of right now that has ever missed an eye. Bonnie had weird eye things, but Mangle is at least most well known for missing an eye, and you can see the eye hanging down behind the mask, which kind of, indicates that it's not completely gone, but it's kind of there, which is even honestly way creepier that it's hanging out behind. But then you can also see that a big part of the face mask is missing. Now, we know from the previous trailer and the pictures that the faces do open. However, this one looks completely partially removed, and the whole feel of this whole thing, at first I thought it was just wires, and so I thought kind of like weird mechanical tentacle like squid thing, but I looked, and right under the word there, which I'll get to in a minute, right under the word there's a little piece of what appears to be an endoskeleton limb of some kind, which is nice to know that it has some sort of structure and it isn't just a completely fluid, flowing creature, because that would be absolutely terrifying. But now let's get to the actual text. There's a little of me in everybody, or everybody, because there is indeed a space between the words every and body, which is really freaking creepy, because I don't know if it was a typo, or if he legitimately means either every animatronic body, every person's body, or every individual that's maybe playing the game or maybe has been to the establishment. We don't know, and so it could be a Dead Children reference for all we know. We don't know where this establishment is. We're assuming, based on the trailer, that it is underground. However, we don't know the backstory yet, and so that is up for speculation. Another thing I've noticed is that it is in front of a pipe structure, so it appears to be in a back room, or maybe to the left area of the main control room in the trailer. It had some pipes and such. There's no reason really other than that for me to believe that that's where this is located. I'm going to guess that it's in some sort of spare parts room. And another theory on this, which may not even be proven right or wrong until the game is released, but my theory for this is that this guy was dismantled. I'm assuming it's a guy. It's a scary freaking clown. This guy was dismantled. He's a fairly older animatronic, and he's used for spare parts for all of the animatronics, and I'm guessing he's kind of the mastermind slash spare parts source. And that would make a lot of sense if it was, there's a little of me in every body. And so I'm guessing, so maybe a good theory would be that they've been using him for spare parts, and then either he somehow assembled himself, or the other animatronics maybe returned the favor. They're like, wow, I was broken, you fixed me, even though it was people that used his parts. But sort of works that way, and then they're like, let's fix you, make him just operable, and then he's just this horrifying creature. Because if any animatronic built another animatronic, this is probably what it would look like. I'm not going to say that this is what happened, because first of all, if you look at those teeth, I haven't seen those teeth. I mean, maybe Bellora which, I mean, maybe this thing is somehow a counterpart to Ballora, but that's really the only teeth that I saw that were anything similar. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait till the next picture shows up, and I am just, it's freaky, okay? So I feel kind of stupid, but I just noticed that the mask portion isn't completely removed, so it's still kind of attached. I don't even know what the heck is attaching it to the rest of the face, so it looks like it's just kind of opening. It's still really weird, and it's not, it appears to be the only part that's moving away, which is kind of interesting. So it looks kind of like it's on a loose hinge as opposed to opening, because a lot of the parts, while they can move separately, they typically like moved in sort of a fluid manner, and this one's just like swung open like a freaking door. So I actually, initially when I was looking at it, I feel really stupid. I was trying to look for so many hidden things that I missed the most obvious, where the actual mask part was open instead of the white in the eye actually looked kind of like an ear to me at first, and I hadn't really paid much attention, so I apologize. But yeah, still, my theory still sort of stands at this point. I'm hoping that I'm right. There's no certainty. I was right in the last theory that I had, so I'm gonna guess it was a spare parts animatronic because they aren't using it anymore. That's where I'm going from. Hopefully I'm right, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully this next picture clears up things, but more likely than not it will just make things more confusing, just like this picture did. So I hope you guys liked my theory. If you have any theories of your own, you can definitely let me know, and I might even include them and credit you for it in the next video. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.